Hey, C3AK, Pastor Jason coming at you. Here's my quick shot for the week. Just want to share with you a quick nature observation, a little something I noticed. We're looking at a tree here right outside my place. It's a beautiful morning. You got that beautiful blue sky back there. I wish I could have shared the audio with you, the birds in the background and the breeze kind of blowing through, but unfortunately the road noise was just a little too much, so all you get is me. Sorry about that. But what I really want to direct your attention to is the buds and the leaves here. You've got these buds, little green nifty buds, just hanging out there on the tree, waiting to do their thing, and these janky old dead leaves. And admittedly, I mean, you can see with your own eyes, both the buds and the leaves are clearly connected to the tree. But the difference is, these nifty little buds here, they're just hanging out, they're doing their thing. They're just so green. I mean, the video doesn't really convey just how green they are. And they're green like that. They're green and full of life because they are connected to the life of the tree. They are being nurtured by the tree. They're getting nutrients from the tree. They're getting life from the tree because they're connected to the life of the tree. On the other hand, you've got these janky old dead leaves. And admittedly, they are attached to the tree. But there's no life in them. I mean, it's really just some quirk of fate, I guess, that for some reason, in spite of the rain and the snow and the wind, they have managed to stay connected to the tree instead of joining the numerous other dead leaves on the ground below. And that's because even though they are connected to the tree, they're not connected to the life of the tree. They're not being nurtured by the tree. They're not receiving nutrients from the tree. They are not part of the life of the tree. And so because of that, even though you can make the case that, yeah, they're connected, you could make, I mean, from a leaf's point of view, I mean, the leaf could be hanging there going, well, I may not be much to look at, but I'm a lot better off than all those other leaves down there on the ground. Because they're, the garrisons are going to come along, and and all the other people who we're going to help, and we're going to get back to that later, they're going to come along and they're going to rake me up and they're going to put me in a wheelbarrow and they're going to dump me in a giant pit somewhere. But I'm connected to the tree, and somehow that makes me better. But in reality, the leaves are just as dead. They're not part of the life, and there is no life in them. And it almost feels like there's a larger point to be made. Wait a minute. No, I got it. Check this. John chapter 15, verses 1 through 6. I am the true grapevine, and my Father is the gardener. He cuts off every branch of mine that doesn't produce fruit, and he prunes the branches that do bear fruit so that they will produce even more. You have already been pruned and purified by the message I have given you. Remain in me, and I will remain in you. For a branch cannot produce fruit if it is severed from the vine, and you cannot be fruitful unless you remain in me. Yes, I am the vine. You are the branches. Those who remain in me and I in them will produce much fruit, for apart from me you can do nothing. Anyone who does not remain in me is thrown away like a useless branch and withers. Such branches are gathered into a pile to be burned. I guess the question is, we all kind of perceive ourselves as being attached to the tree in some way. But we have to ask ourselves, and what we have to continue to ask ourselves is, am I a bud? Am I blooming? Am I producing fruit because of my connection to the tree and the life that it provides? Or am I a janky old dead leaf, holding on as best as I can, producing nothing, receiving nothing, and just trying to convince myself I'm better than all the other old, dead, janky leaves. Something to think about. Just want to encourage you. I want to keep encouraging you. Make sure you're following us on all the social media, the Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Make sure we've got your email address. Make sure you're staying up to date on everything it is we're putting out and trying to share with you. We still don't know when we're looking at reopening. We are looking forward to that day, but we don't really want to do that until we can do it safely and we can do it kind of all together. So make sure you're staying on top of things and getting notifications. I want to encourage you to, one, be thinking about the Thursday evening Zoom prayer meeting. It's a great opportunity to pray for those who need prayer and to be prayed for if you need be. I want to encourage you, make sure you're planning to be there Sunday morning from Pastor Tracy's living room. Mother's Day, I don't know what online Mother's Day looks like, but we're going to find out here real quick. Three, I want to encourage you, as Tracy's mentioned a couple times now, we are coming into church yard work season, and if you come out to help, if you come out to volunteer, you can track down this janky dead leaf you're looking at right here, and you can rip it off that tree, and you can throw it in your barrel and dump it somewhere. So I'm just saying, how many offers do you get like that? And four, we are back in the Clare House meal business, so do be looking for announcements on that and see how it is you can help when we provide our next meal in the first week of June. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope you didn't go off the deep end with the preliminary reopen we've got going on. Please do be looking after yourselves, looking after those around you. And till we speak again, God bless you and stay well. We love you guys. Take care.